A friend of mine landed his dream job, 13 lakhs a year, straight out of IIT Kharagpur, working at a top tech firm here in Bangalore. He was on top of the world. He started investing 40,000 rupees a month. He thought he had his future made. 7 months later, his savings were gone. He was in debt and he was on the verge of a breakdown. How does a super smart IIT grad go from a 13 lakh rupees package to financially broken in less than a year? The answer is a trap that 90% of us are about to fall into. I'm Vikas Kulkarni and I talk about building wealth. And today, I'm going to save you from the single biggest mistake that catches every young professional in India. Everyone online is screaming, start SIPs, start investing, but for most of us, that's actually terrible advice. Before you put a single rupee into the market, there are three non-negotiable foundations you have to build first. And I guarantee most of you watching haven't done even one of them properly. Why am I sure? Because I made these exact mistakes and it cost me not just money, but months of stress and sleepless nights that I wouldn't wish on anyone. Let me tell you what happened to my friend Sachin. He graduated from IIT Kharagpur, landed this amazing 13 lakh rupees package at a tech company here in Bangalore. Super smart guy, and like most of us, he thought investing in stocks was the next logical step. 7 months after he started investing, his father had a heart attack. He had invested around 2 lakh rupees in mutual funds, but that meant nothing when the hospital bill came up to 13 lakhs. He had to sell everything at a loss, take on personal loans, and start from absolute zero. All because he skipped the foundations I'm about to share with you. This story is the reality for millions of Indian families, and that's why we need to get this right. Foundation number one, get comprehensive health insurance for yourself and your family. And I'm not talking about the basic 5 lakh rupees corporate plan, I'm talking about getting a high quality health insurance. You know what's crazy? Nitin Kamath, the founder of Zerodha, tweeted that most Indian families are just one hospitalization away from poverty. One. Here's why this is so critical for us. Medical costs in India are rising at 14% annually. That's the double of normal inflation. A surgery that costs 5 lakh rupees today will cost nearly 8 lakh rupees in just 4 years, and 62% of these costs are paid directly out of our own pockets. I learned this the hard way when my mother needed surgery 3 years ago. We did not have any health insurance and we had to pay 2 lakhs from our pockets. I was not even earning at the time, and I realized that the first purchase that I'm going to make with my first salary will be a health insurance. If you're in a metro city like Bengaluru or Mumbai or Delhi, get a minimum of 25 lakh rupees family policy, and for those of you in non-metro cities, a minimum of 10 lakh rupees in health plan. And when you buy, make sure it has these non-negotiables. Number 1, 95% plus claim settlement ratio. Number 2, zero co-payment. And number 3, no disease-wise sublimits. And number 4, no room rent limits. I know what you're thinking, Vikas, this sounds expensive. A 15 lakh rupees family plan costs about 30,000 rupees a year. That's roughly 2,500 rupees a month. That's less than a few weekend trips to a brewery in Kormangla. Now compare that to Sachin's 8 lakhs bill. The difference is day and night, let alone the stress. Let's move on to the foundation number 2, term life insurance. Get 15 to 20 times of your annual income covered. For someone like Sachin who's earning 13 lakh rupees, that's approximately a 2 crore in cover. Now you're probably thinking, I'm 25, I'm healthy, and why do I need this? Let me tell you exactly why. This is not about you. This is about the people who depend on you. Your parents who took an education loan for you, which averages 15 to 20 lakhs in India. Your future family, anyone whose life would be thrown into chaos if your income suddenly disappeared. When I was 22, I thought this was a waste of money. Then a college friend of mine, same age, died in a bike accident. His parents had taken a massive loan for his engineering degree. Watching them deal with that debt while grieving, that's when I understood this is not morbid planning, this is responsible planning, and I hope you will never have to use this cover and that money goes wasted. And for a 25-year-old non-smoker, a 2 crore cover costs about 1,500 rupees a month. For the price of a couple of Zomato orders, you protect your family at least financially. So now you are protected, your family is protected, but this last foundation is what separates the people who build wealth consistently from those who panic and lose it all. Foundation number 3, 6 months of expenses in an emergency fund. And before you think this is boring advice, let me explain why this is actually your investment superpower. An emergency fund isn't about returns, it's about psychology. It transforms you from a weak, fearful investor into a strong, opportunistic one. Let me prove it. March 2020, COVID hits, markets crash some 35%. I had friends calling me in a panic, forced to sell their stocks at huge losses just to pay rent and EMIs. You know what I was doing? I was buying more, not because I'm smarter, but because I had 8 months of expenses sitting in my bank account. That buffer gave me the mental strength to see a crisis as an opportunity. That is the single biggest reason why I have a good portfolio today. Here's the math. If your monthly expenses are 50,000 rupees, you need 3 lakh rupees sitting in a high interest savings account or a liquid fund. That's it. Safe, accessible. Most people see an emergency fund as an opportunity cost. They're wrong. An emergency fund doesn't cost you returns, it enables them by giving you the courage to stay invested for the long term. Without these foundations, your wealth journey is a house of cards. One emergency and it all comes crashing down. So you came here for stock tips, but I'm giving you something far more valuable, a financial fortress, and here's your 90-day plan. In the first month, get a health insurance. Research and buy the right policy, or just let me know in the comments if you want me to make a detailed video on this. And in the second month, get a term insurance. Get quotes and secure your family's future. And from the third month, start building your emergency fund. Set up an automatic transfer that don't stop until you hit 6 months target. It might take a year to do all of this, but that's okay. Building these foundations is the most important financial project of your early 20s. So my friend, you are looking for the fast lane to wealth, but the truth is the fastest way to get rich is by not getting poor first. You came here for stock tips, instead I gave you the blueprint that separates people who build lasting wealth from those who get lucky and lose it all. Once you've built these 3 foundations, and only then are you truly ready for my complete mutual fund strategy that I'm using on my journey to financial freedom. I'll link that video right here, but promise me you'll build these foundations first. I've just saved you from years of potential financial stress. All I ask in return is that you hit that subscribe button so more of us can build our wealth the right way and not the risky way.